Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Coach Matt over here, Primal Athlete Training Center, www.primalatc.com. You know, every day I get emails, especially now that it's the off season, during the summer, during the fall. People always say, Coach Matt, what do I do to get better? Coach Matt, what can I do to, improve my throws this summer? I'm really anxious. I really want to get better for next year. I really want to make sure that, I'm doing things correctly. What do I do to get better over the summer? What do I do to get better over the fall? And the quick answer is practice. Make sure that you're practicing. Make sure you don't take an off season. You guys hear me say that all the time. But what I wanted to do is write down sort of a top 10 list, 10 things that I can give you that go a little bit deeper than that I actually explain that a little bit more. And came up with 5 because really the top 5, if you guys focus on these 5 things, you will become a better thrower. You will see more PRs. You will see improvement. All right, and the first one is to make it a priority in your life. So what does this mean, make it a priority? Well, a lot of people say, well, I'm a thrower. I go out and practice. Well, if it's something where you're only going out and practicing once a week, once every 2 weeks, whenever it fits your schedule, then you're not making it a priority. To make it a priority, you have to work your schedule around throwing. You have to work your schedule around lifting. You have to do that as the priority. If you're a priority, if you were an extremely religious person, you make it a point to get to church every Saturday or Sunday. If you are an extremely religious person, you make it a point to get up and pray every morning or every night. So you adjust your life to accommodate for that. You have to do the same with your throwing. We like to always say, 30 throws a day, get out and throw 3 times a week. But if it comes down to, hey, your buddy's going to the beach and it was going to be at the same time that you wanted to throw, you know what? You might have to wake up a little bit earlier and go throw. You might have to tell them, hey, we'll do it another day. You've got to make it a priority in your life. That doesn't mean just going out and doing it when it suits you. That means going out and doing it and making it an actual event in your life. Don't just do it as something that you feel like doing every so often. Next thing, guys, that goes along with that is you need to practice smart. If you are going out there, if you are making it a priority in your life, you need to be smart about it. You can't just go out there and throw 30 throws a day with crappy form, with crappy technique, without any plan. You need to go out there and you need to actually work on it. You need to actually do it. You need to get out there, but you've got to be smart about it. So you've got to work on specific drills that are going to correct weaknesses in your technique and improve your technique and have you throwing farther. Going out there and throwing 100%, trying to break records and hit a PR every single day, it's not going to do it for you. You're going to make sure that you're going out there with a plan. You're going to make sure that you're going out there with something in your mind that you need to work on. The third thing, guys, training partners. Now, I know this is tough. Get your teammates together. We were just watching a video earlier today, which something that I heard a long time ago that I forgot is, we talk about training in the gym and having training partners in the gym. And it's the same thing as having training partners out in the circle. What you need to do with your training partners is have somebody better than you that you can chase and somebody not as good as you who's chasing you. That way you're running towards somebody, and that way you're running away from somebody as well, that you're constantly improving. Having training partners is a huge thing. Sometimes it's not always available to you, but get on the phone, get on the email, get on Facebook, get your friends together, get your teammates together, work together over the off season. You will see better improvements. Fourth one, become a better athlete. Now, a lot of times people think throwers, big, huge people, really strong, throw stuff really far. But you are athletes. You give me a big, tall, fat, humongously strong guy, and I'll give you a really good athlete that throws further than he does. Okay, and this goes for all throwing events. You need to become a better athlete. That means becoming more flexible. That means becoming more agile, losing body fat, getting more mobile. This means that you're in the gym and you're lifting, not just for strength, but for speed. Sprinting, find some hills, sprint up them, run up the bleacher steps at your school. You've got to become a better athlete. You've got to be faster. You've got to be quicker. You have got to be working on that throughout the off season. And the fifth thing, guys, and this is probably the most important, is to invest in your education. I had an email the other day from a kid. He wanted basically for me to write him a 9-month program where he will peak in March. Guess what? We sell that program on the website. It's for both programs, it's $74. You tell me $74 isn't worth the next 9 months of your life? Kid said he didn't have any money. Go knock on your neighbor's door. Charge $25 to mow their lawn. In an afternoon, you've got enough to afford 9 months of training. But it wasn't a priority for him. That was too hard for him, so he didn't do it. We get that all the time. Coach Matt, what's the best foods for me to eat? You know what? I'm not going to write you a diet plan. Google Google healthy, nutritious foods for athletes, and you'll find millions of plans out there. You need to invest in your education. Maybe that means you invest your time by going out and throwing more often. Maybe that means you invest your money by buying a program or getting a coach. And maybe that means that you invest your effort by taking more time, watching videos, talking to people, emailing people. You've got to invest in your throwing. You've got to invest in your sport. Basketball players that want to get better at basketball don't just do it once every few weeks. They do it every single day. They work hard on it, and that's what we want you to do as well. All right, guys, so it's Coach Matt over here at Primal signing off. Make sure any questions, comments, leave them down below, and hope the video helped. Talk to you soon.